shut up, you know why you're here.
Hamster.
Adristea, you are so good.
Hi, chat. As I mentioned in my Discord, this is my only day all week where I'm like free to work on the Fog of Gore community kit bash we're doing, and that's coming out probably next Monday. So I have to record while painting, and that's what we're going to be painting today. So that's going to be, you guys can hear me, right? So that's going to be everything. So there's no model or anything. You know why you're here. You don't have to gift Doggy a sub now? You already knew that. So hi everybody, how are you? Are you ooh ah, that's a moan. I got it. Don't worry.
Shut up, you know why you're here.
Oh my.
Hello doggy. Hello Bob. Thank you so much for contributing. Thank you so much for the 12 months. Holy shit. Imagine the sub didn't stop the ad. Yeah, sometimes it does that when you do it right away. Anyway, we got two things. Bum 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 bum. So here's our two. They're very shiny. So I tried to prime them black. Our black primer was fucked up, so I primed them brown. Here is ours. This is our community's like speed, psychic, so a mind mutation, um Mechanicus related like guys that I was like, okay, what if we had like time psychers that are hit and run and they've got like big heavy weapons with melee collateral.
You are so good.
That is a lot of time.
That's a lot of time.
Thank you so much for the 18 months. And then here is the one where it's like community kit bash for hype train. Holy shit, thank you guys so much for the hype train. Bob, you should add to that. So the one that for the main dude was heavy physical mutation, kind of stealth melee. So I was like, what if they're like a jump pack, you know, Ripper here. They got a lot of like branches as their physical mutation and like roots in here, and maybe that physical mutation, one, it helps with camo, but it like covers their psychic aura. So because it like covers up their psychic, they can like hide really well on like Eldari craft planets or stuff like that. So that's the idea for this one. What you do? You should contribute to the hype train, since you don't have to give it to Doggy anymore. You don't have to, don't you? Anyway, for our community, I wanted to poll you guys on the color scheme. What to you reads like Time Wizard? Same for, I'm gonna be freehanding a symbol here. Can use a Chaos Lord Crucible thing? What are you talking about? Oh, you can use as. I mean, I'm sure I could also just use it as like a custom Lieutenant Crucible. Thank you, Bob. But this is our guy. What do you think like color scheme kind of fits for this heavy weapon, but we still want like a time wizard like look to it? You guys thinking? Part of me is like, you know, you could just do blue because they're librarians, or like red because Mechanicus, or something like that. But I don't know.
Shut up, you know why you're here.
Lots of aged bronze. Okay. I kind of like that idea, like a bronze armor, or at least like on the... I mean, he doesn't actually have any trim because of the shoulder pads I chose. Feel like I have bronze on the icon. Pink? I don't... Why did... Lady Gaga, why did you do that? Pink, I mean, patches more age than others. I guess that does feel pretty time. Like, if he's got, like, bronze armor, but then it's got the age verdigris around, like, different parts of him. That could be cool. It also doesn't make sense because ceramite is, in fact, like, a plastic. Bingo, lots of verdigris and other weathering. I like that, but what about the cloth and stuff? What should the, like, other color be? Bob.
Pink cloth hood.
Pink cloth hood. Thank you so much for the bits. I guess we gotta get some pink in here. It is my thing. I am one of the pink girls. Okay. You win. Let's get some dark bronze on here. I feel like Timmy Tin is a pretty good bronze color, right? And then I can use burgundy on the cloth. That's also good. Do I not have like a bronze? I just have coppers? That can't be. I gotta have a bronze. Here's a bronze. How similar is it? What?
Shut up, you know why you're here.
Several bees, give him a tail. Unfortunately, the bashing is too late. You don't think you actually seen any pink cloth? Plenty of armor that's pink? That's not fucking true. Hold on. I'm gonna prove you wrong right here. If you watch my YouTube channel, Bob, you would know that the Queen of Revelry has pink cloth, Bob. Shaking my head. Oh, I didn't do the thing I do where I show off what I've been working on. I finally started painting. Uh-oh. Okay, no, it's all good. I finally started painting up my Phoenix Guard. This is the first one. He needs more. I'm not quite happy with it yet. I mean, obviously, he's still pretty early in the painting process, but like something about the white isn't doing it for me. You just said we haven't seen it. Or I don't think I've seen. So I'm just pointing out that you're wrong. Yeah, I want to do like real, like kind of like art pieces on these shoulder pads because they're so big. I think I need to highlight the white more with white. This is purple. Okay, this guy. We're gonna start with some bronze.
You know why you're here.
Taco! A rune reading. Doggy. I have to... Okay. Doggy did the last rune reading work too? I want to mix it up more for you. Guidance before finals. Okay, you're asking about finals specifically. That's a lot. A lot just came out. Okay. Hey! There's no hail this time. Okay. I know what some of these mean off the top of my head. Heads up, you just got models for a very you game, especially since I'm a Greek myth girly. I'm just a myth girly. It doesn't have to be Greek. It did actually happen as you predicted. That was good though, right? It was bad, but then something good comes out of it. Okay. So, let's see. First, let's read the 3 face-up ones. They don't have an order this time. They all just kind of jumped out. This is Algiz, which is elk or protection. That one I did know. But also divinity, spiritual. I think what's more protection is its main thing. So, I do have a nemesis tat. That's not my nemesis. This is Digga. This is a Norse rune, I want you to know. Hold on. I'm gonna... A little bit of fan service. Ugh. This is very difficult for me. Here's my nemesis tattoo, everyone. That's my ankle. Enjoy the feet while you can. Also, make sure to... God, how do I get off of here? Ugh. There we go. I'll mark it. Do I have a feet counter?
My, what lovely feet.
I do. Don't even have to use the pause redeem. Yeah. I've been wanting to... I really want to get a new model. They're just so expensive. Fuck. Wait. Hold on. These two and then these ones. Okay. So we got protection. That's good. But we need a full story. So let's read the other right side ups. Iwaz, which is initiation.
Shut up, you know why you're here.
Catch your stream at first time and its feet. No, Nemesis as in the Greek goddess. Yeah, but what if Rangers of Shadow Deep was about a Greek legend? Now, I don't know what Rangers of Shadow Deep is. That's not helpful. Also, hi, Spackle! Dagads, this is the one... This is good news. Oh! Bob, thank you so much for gifting that sub. Right at the end of the hype train, too. This is the rune of, like, change, new dawns, cycles, so... You're actually having a real good one here. I'm happy for you. I'm proud of you. Where is Dagaz on this actual list? Do they have a different one for Dagaz? They might have a different one. They'd be wrong, but is it not here? Oh, it's at the very bottom. Yeah, day breakthrough. Okay. Well, I'm not blaming you for anything. Okay. Protection, initiation, and daybreak. New cycles, a new dawn. This is very good news. You are going to be entering a new era, and you are stronger because of your past issues that you've had this year. Like, it's been difficult, but you are stronger. You can join it with protection. It's going to be a new era for you.
Adristea, you
Paco,
are so good.
thank you so much. Let's read the other two. These ones were upside down, but so when I read that, I don't just mean opposite. Sometimes it means like delayed or not quite 100%. This is Manaz. This is the Man Collective or Humanity. And this is AWAS, which is Harmony, Teamwork, Cooperation, Relationships. So this is good for you. This is about, community. It's about working together, and it's gonna be delayed. While you are entering that new era, the rest of the people around you or the world around you is going to be kind of, delayed, difficult. That's not very surprising given everything going on right now. But remember, reverse doesn't mean completely reverse. Reverse means like it could be delayed or altered or difficult. Like, so this is something you can still achieve. You can still achieve that kind of community and cooperation, but it's not just going to come to you. And I think this leads into this. You have to protect yourself and then work towards that new you and new community and be strong and protected, and that will help you reach this era of cooperation with other people. That's your reading. That's much better. Congratulations, daughter. You rotate the Prime sub around to like 3 or 4 people. That's fair. It's actually 4 months, but anyway, it's your turn this month. Did I say a different number? I'm sorry if I said the wrong number. Okay. Painting now. You're welcome, Dolter. We're going for that aged bronze look. I'm going to start with some tinny tin. And just kind of schlump that around. No, not me? Oh, okay. For something so schlumpy, I think I want a dry brush. Enjoy stream, you must be off, you hate me. Oh, 3 months subversity, then pop the 4 month at the same time. I see. I see. And that brown is a good start. Yeah, the brown happened to work out for it. It was going to be black, but as I said, I was getting really like, what's the word? Holy shit,
Mr.
Amethyst!
Cannabis Minis just traded with 27 viewers.
You won't believe what I've been through. These amethysts, they're really, really great.
Hi, Amethyst. How are you? Thank you so much. I'm, for all the new viewers, hi, I'm Adristea. I'm a VTuber, but right now I have my model off because I am recording this. Because I am working with not Kitbash Chaos, I love him, but not working with him on this. Fog of Gore for his community Kitbash challenge, and I'm recording this at the same time because I need it for my video. So that's why I just have a lot of stuff turned off today. Welcome in, Amethyst and Co. Thank you so much for being here. I usually paint Chaos. Emperor's Children are my main guys. Here's one of them now. I'm a big Slanesh head, but today I'm doing some custom loyalist chapters for this challenge, like I said. Yeah, new video. This is also going to be for video. I'm painting these 5 guys up that I bashed. The other 4 I haven't even touched yet. Back to dwarf time. You're dwarfing it up. But yeah, so I haven't come up with lore for these guys yet. But I've come up with, based on their things, they're like kind of like speedsters or time psychers. Like, they're really, really fast, and they manipulate how fast they go and the time of and perception of time. And then they're like heavy weapons, big explosions, big melee when they do get in there. So they like get in there at super speed slash freezing time, blow a bunch of shit up, chop off a bunch of heads, and then just like leave and leave devastation in their wake is kind of what we rolled. So then the community kind of decided on a bronzy, like a verdigreed, inconsistently verdigreed bronze armor, because that sounds cool. And then maybe a pink cloth just because it's also cool. And also I do a lot of pink because I do a lot of Emperor's Children. Anyway, how are you, Amethyst? What were you working on today? What were the lemurs up to? Or the lemur queen, I guess. But the lemurs in chat too. What were you guys up to? That's nice and shiny already. Mystery Machine Dreddy and some Tainted Grail. Ooh. Tainted Grail, is that the video game that's like like horror Dark Souls but probably have to work so you smell some nice beef stew from Lumer King. Oh, sounds tasty. Is that the Arthurian Dark Souls game? Because I've been interested in that, if that is the case. Yeah, turned board game now. Oh, okay. I definitely want to check that. Were you painting minis or playing the board game? Because I would definitely want to check out those minis if it's a mini board game, like the Dark Souls one. Spackle's Prime and her Warcry terrain. Spackle, I'm very excited to see what the Warcry terrain looks like. Or like, see it when it's done, I mean. Hold on, I hold it sideways. Let me focus it a bit like that. Yeah. Yeah, got a big order of the board game minis for a commish. Oh, that's really cool. Have a good stew. Thank you so much for the raid. And welcome in Amethyst chat. Are you guys doing any hobbying? / what kind of things you hobby? Feel free to say hi. I only bite with consent. Yeah, this is good. I think I'm gonna want to push it a little brighter. I think just by mixing some silver into that bronze. I think it's the best way to do that. It's a little waterier than I wanted. So it's kind of filling in some of those gaps. But whatever. It's adding some variation, which will be nice for the verdigris to show up on. There we go. Okay. What is this? Kitty. Kitty with a big yawn. I mean, yeah. Hold on. There's a little bit of light detail getting lost here. Okay, cool. Got that gunk out of that. And the community kind of voted for a pink cloth, because I'm a girl known for painting pink. So let's get some pink out. And this is for my communities. For the one that's based off of all the compiled votes, including like my communities and Fog of Gores, we got a different bash. Who I'm thinking what I'm gonna do is like kind of a mix of like tree browns and like a camo pattern, which would be fun to learn how to do. To go really into the stealth and also the tree look. That was such a small. How am I like so messy? Should not be overspilling that much with this brush. It's kind of sad. Okay, we'll clean it up. While I give that a second for that layer to dry, I'm gonna change out my water because I just used a metallic and it's very metallic. Brave Paints, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. How are you doing this day? Are you one of the lemurs who came
Shut
over
up,
with
you know why you're here.
Amethyst? Yes, you were. How are you doing today? Thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. And that's still drying, but always put it on something else. Like, what are these? I wonder if there's a word for these kind of like, I think they're leather tassels that like come down. Probably some Greek word for it, since I see it in a lot of Greek armor. You doing well? How about me? I'm doing well too. Had a pretty good day at work. And now I get to paint, which is always fun. Have you been painting anything recently? What's your go-to like army or painting project or game? If it's not Warhammer. If I have any more cloth I'm missing is what I want to know. That's a purity seal, so that's not painted like cloth. I guess these cloth bands. Okay, well, those haven't dried. Currently working on Eldar Army for commission. You bought some Zerg at Adepticons. You excited to dig into them? Nice. I see the StarCraft game seems to be very, very popular. I personally uh don't never played StarCraft, so it's not really for me, but okay. I need to let this dry a bit more. It's all still a little wet. So I guess while that's drying, we can pop over to the other guy, who I think I'm gonna start by used to go to LAN parties while I play StarCraft locally. Nice, that's fun. Got a brown brush to stipple with. And get a different shades of brown. So you got a Catachin Flash, maybe a Mornfang Brown, maybe a an XV88. And we can just kind of stipple all these on a little randomly. Just add a little texture as well as color variation. Make it look a little more like tree and camo. I think a fun challenge for this is I usually use a lot of metallics, so I think it'll be fun to have someone who has like no metallics. Because like they don't want anything that'll glint and give away their stealth, so they're gonna need like black what's it called? Black claws maybe? Or maybe I'll make them like glow a green, like kind of his foliage, but just slightly too bright. It could be fun too. New one. Ah, sorry about that. I bumped my head. Yeah, like this. Okay, and I have one more with the XV. And I kind of like doing these like wet stipple blends. I don't know why. I just like the look a lot. Ah, I'm like trying to fit like lighting by putting the lighter one up higher. So I think that is a little bit of camo, but still wanting it all over because nature isn't that consistent. Yeah, I like that a lot actually. It's like a kind of wood texture. Nice. I like that a lot. Okay, squeeze that out. Back to our other brush, back to our pinks, back to our other guy. So we're not really in a ska mood right now. Which is a weird thing for me to say, but... Oh, I haven't heard this song in ages. I like didn't even realize what song it was till the chorus. Yeah, I actually really like the pink on this. It stands out nicely. Why did it get so watery right there? That's a little weird, actually. That should be dry. Is there, like, water stuck in this? Or water stuck here? One of the two. Yeah, I really don't know why that's been so difficult, but that's fine. It's done now. Let's see what we want to do. Let's get some of the black details. Let's go with, just start with a Corvus black. And probably keep it there. This is Abaddon black. So I guess I'll start with an Abaddon black and then go up to Corvus black. Oh yeah, keep it here. That looks good too. I had more spaces to fill with this black. Could be wrong. This is like random tubes and stuff I could make black. Maybe that'll just be a nicer basis for whatever color I want to do on them later. Is that a terrible thought? So, my feet counter plays What Lovely Feet, something Monaco says from Clair Obscure. So I just started thinking about Clair Obscure, and I'm just, guys, I'm gonna say some spoilers for the Act 3. Okay? I'm gonna say them now, and then I'm gonna do this when I'm done, okay? Um, I was just thinking about how, like, I bet there's perverts out there who are into Mael despite the fact she's 16, and then I thought about, and then my brain went, well, she's technically been 16 twice. Like, so is she 32? And I was like, no, because she's been 16, like she's not ever been an adult. Living your life 0 to 16 and then living it 0 to 16 again and combining those memories doesn't make you an adult. You're still just 16. You just remember twice as much. And I was like, are there creeps out there that, like, actually believe that to justify being creeps? Because that made me really uncomfortable and unhappy, because I'm very protective of that character. I love her very much, and I don't like the fact that people are creepy towards her. Okay, spoilers over. I mean, there's non-spoilers there too at the end, but still. That's just my brain. I don't like it. I wish I could just like I didn't have to think about that at all, but my brain sure did. And now I'm just like upset because again, I really like that character. I'm really protective of her, and now I'm just thinking about people being weirdos. Yeah, girl, baby, I need ya. Just getting some brown on this holster right now. She doesn't really need, given that his I guess if the minigun ever runs out of ammo, you can drop the axe and pull out a pistol, is the idea of this. Again, I'm not in a ska mood today. Again, weird for me to say. But just not today. I was thinking about this song earlier today, though, so... S&M time.
We're not done. Daddy isn't done speaking. You will come back here.
Hi,
Daddy
Bard!
demands you to come back.
Every time it keeps going, I laugh. Also, hello again, several bees. I don't know if I said hi to you earlier. I did acknowledge you earlier. I'm sorry, I know I made you sad by saying I'm not in a ska mood. I'm not right now for some reason. How are you, Bard? I actually did it? Yeah, you said you would be the sacrifice. It did that on last Wednesday, too. You may just not notice, because you were putting in the counters. We're not done. Daddy demands you come back. Am H. Fucking H moment. But better now that I'm watching your hands. You did not get a notice, yeah? Well, I'm working on the Fog of Gore community kit bash. I'm going to be releasing a video alongside him next, I think Monday is the day. And I'm super busy this week because of work, so I kind of need to get these done on the only day streaming. So that's why there's so much, there's like not really stuff on the screen right now. It's because I am recording the footage. But yeah, this is our communities where it's a speed melee heavy mind mutation. So I was like, okay, what if we did like a time wizard psyker who gets in there, like manipulates time to get up in there real fast and is just like giant axe close to Mechanicum, so big machine gun arm, just to like completely destroy stuff. High collateral damage was another one of the things for when we shoot. So, and then they get out, and then like time unfreezes and everything's just destroyed. Like that's what I'm thinking. Um, so this is our community. So I asked everyone to do, and they're like, "What if we do bronze, with then different levels of aging and verdigris on it?" And then everyone wanted pink for this. So I'm like, fine, I'll do pink cloth. And I actually really like it. It's got a really fun look to it. And then the other one, which is the total everybody, was much more body mutation and kind of stealth oriented. So I went with like tree camouflage. So we're working on both of these at once, basically as they have to dry. But now this one probably won't need it for a while. So we're just going to try and power through on this. That's another thing I need to put the black on. Haha. I knew there was more that I missed.
Shut up, you know why you're here.
Oh! Clit bashes. Hi. Hi, Fivogen, how are you? Are you bashing some clit today? I am like every day these days. I am... Never mind, that's too real. You wish... You love bashing clit? Yeah, pretty nice. Again, not really feeling it. Okay, I think... Oh god, they're gonna look like... I was thinking I'd do blue for Psyker, and they're gonna look like super transmarines. But you know what? Fuck it, why not? So for some sight, well, actually, wait. Before we get to that, you can do skin anyway. Let's get this lighter brown. And it's gotta kill. What are you up to, Bard? I know you said you're H, but like, does H involve doing stuff, or because you were doing a lot of on Wednesday? You were doing a lot of like your finals projects, right? Also, you 5. I don't know why I excluded you. What are you up to? Couldn't hear you because your friends were in your ears? How dare you? Or they? How dare they be up in your ears? What are you up to? What are you doing? Emotions is H. I know emotions is H. Wednesday and all this is final stuff trying to get rid of artistic imposter syndrome and the job market. Yeah, those are fair H's. The artistic imposter syndrome's dumb. Get over it. All artists are imposters because no one's ever come up with anything original, and you can only get good just by doing it, so it doesn't matter if you're actually good or not, because all you have to do is, like, to fix that is do it anyway. As for the job market, yeah, that sucks. Can't say anything reassuring about that. Spearhead, almost all the bases are done. What about the models? Have you been doing the models, Nick? And Spearhead, have you been streaming? I feel like if you do, I don't have notifications on, and that's not right. I'm supposed to be... None of the models are done. Are they started? I know you couldn't do co-stream with Bennett this week, or this last week, I mean. But I feel like... Oh! Hey, Girly Pop, how are you? Welcome in, Meekle. Damn, we're popping it. You just woke up from a fat nap? Nice. I could go for a fat nap, but I'm so busy this week. You're taking the whole week off this week? Yeah, that's fair. So you're just kind of getting the bases and stuff done in the background. Was your Spearhead challenge to like do the models on stream and you're just prepping the bases, or was it just to do the models, period? You're excited for Cities of Sigma. You hope the new boys come out soon, so Spirit is coming out this week. Oh, fuck yeah. Yeah, I really want the Chimera Rider guy. I'm thinking I'm gonna make a Slanesh, like, sorcerer on mount of some sort. And then also, I really want the girl Gargant because I'm me, so you fucking know why. Today was day 1. Gotcha. Oh, so you're not streaming, but you're doing the Spearhead, so it's an offline thing then. What was I saying? Yeah, I want those. Because I think those will be fun. Yeah, it is because I'm a gay ass. Why is this? Come on. Wait, you said you're taking the whole week off, though. Now I'm confused. Did you mean off work? So that you can stream? I read that as you're taking the whole week off of streaming. We got scared walking around the house in the dark because jump scared image just sent earlier. Wizard was like, what if that scary face is in the living room and is going to Jeff to kill you? Well, yeah, that image was genuinely really fucking scary. It's been a while since I've been that genuinely freaked out by something. Yeah, so you kind of Jeff the killed yourself there. Whole week off of work so you can stream. That makes more sense. Okay. I was confusion. That means at some point my notifications for you got turned off. I gotta turn those back on so I know when you're streaming. Oh, Michael, I was gonna say something weird. I played a little bit of Overwatch when you were napping. Just like one stadium is all I had time for. But, what was I gonna say? Oh, you know how we ended off on a win our last play session? I came in with 0 drive. And I'm like, I should have had drive from 1 win, because we ended on a win. So, even though we lost like 5 times, it would have gone down to 0, which is the cat, or the milestone. And then gone up to whatever 1 win is. But I had 0, and I'm like, I don't fucking know why. Which sucks, because then I won my stadium game, and I'm like, damn it, now I could have gotten a drive level with those 2. Anyway, I'm probably not going to get it, and that's fine. I don't actually care that much. I'm way too busy this week anyway. But again, this week is the end. I was way too busy this past week. I'm just busy. I'm just busy, man. Saying it's Sarah time again? The song slaps. I just don't know what they're saying. Oh, Terror time. I like if it's Sarah time again. You're excited to turn Gargants into Bigfoots because you're a Bigfoot girl? No drive points for Adri. Yeah, I know. It sucks. How am I supposed to Overwatch if I don't have cool fucking stupid bullshit name? Everyone's gonna laugh at me. They're gonna be like, wow, this bitch didn't even get 1,000 drive points. That's just 4 wins. And I'm gonna be like, I didn't play. And they're gonna be like, haha, that's what a loser would say. Talk, are we hanging dong on the 24th? It depends on if Becky cancels or not, but I'm pretty sure yes. Don't make plans. And it's probably gonna be at my house. A Night Whisper, thank you so much for the follow. How'd you find me? Got it, no plans. Yeah. I'm pretty sure we are. I feel like everyone said yes. They just haven't, like, said yes, you know? Like, they're all like, we could if we did XYZ. And I was like, okay, can you do XYZ then? And then it's been silence. Which in my mind means they better fucking do XYZ. Saw the jump scare image while scrolling on Reddit at 5 a.m. I zoomed in the image to look at the stuff on the left side and then panned to the right. Yeah, that's what fucking scared me. It, like, literally, I was looking and I'm like, oh, that is spooky. And then I looked at the other person. It's like, let me look at this face. And, like, genuinely, such a good spooky image. I don't even, like, want to show it to stream. Because it's genuinely terrifying. You'll jostle the group chat again? Nice. Appreciate. What is this image? Yeah, let me pull up the image. I'm gonna just send it to you rather than... where is it? Is it Welcome to My World, Princesses of Power? It is, yep. God, once you know it, it's like less scary, like knowing it. But God, is it? Why didn't it copy? What the fuck? Okay, I guess I have to save it. Now it's saying I feel like downloading that to my hard drive was a bad idea. I feel like I just cursed myself somehow. Why'd I get a text from Yo, Bingus Bonga 67. Yo, what's up? How are you, Bingus Bongus? I don't know how far long ago you texted. I'm sorry. It's hard to kind of watch the both chats at the same time. Oh god, speaking of jump scare, ads. That's crazy. Yeah, I do think it's kind of... Oh, I don't know if you can hear me, Michael. But as Bard just pointed out, the actual jump scare is just Smile Dog. Huntrix breaks boycotts. Oh, are they doing like an ad with McDonald's or something? They would, though. They're Korean. South Korean, specifically, I guess. Michael, let me know when you're back, if you're back. You won't know that that I asked that if you're not back, so that's not right. Oh, this goes here. Party like Iraq. I bet there's some cool parties in Iraq. Well, maybe not right now, but I bet they do some cool shit when they're not being actively oppressed by a genocidal superpower. Ad break's finishing now. Michael, are you back? I have a feeling he's not back yet. Or he hates me. Put your vote in now. Does he hate me? Or is it still ads? Got some glowy blue eyes in there for, Okay, Michael, you gotta be back now, right? Actually, gonna get a bigger one. A bigger brush. Now I think he's ignoring me on purpose. That's the only possible explanation. Anyway, since I'm assuming he's done, I'm just going to talk even if he's not here. Michael, as Bard pointed out, the actual jump scare is Smile Dog, the creepypasta. But it's just such a good piece of art that it makes Smile Dog genuinely scary. I don't really know how to do librarian stuff, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think I've ever painted like a librarian. I don't even think I've painted like a chaos sorcerer yet. I've just done a lot of like demon and power weapons. That's kind of what I'm trying to do here. Are you aware that you aren't allowed to... Don't eat ass in the halls. Hey, Michael, did you hear what I said about Smile Dog? You didn't. Oh. As Bard pointed out, the actual, like, jump scare in that image is just the creepypasta Smile Dog, which is kind of considered to be, stupid. But the image is so good that it makes Smile Dog genuinely scary because of how well done the art is. Which I think is just really cool. There we go. And I want to put some more silver back on top of that in places where there would be less light. Okay, that's way too watery. Let's get some new silver. Oh, that's because it's the wrong silver pile. There we go. I need to replace my wet palette more often. Also, which company did Huntrix break the boycott with? Is it McDonald's? That just seems like who it would be. I also said something very, very Marxist, which was, that's not surprising. They are South Korean, which I hope you appreciate and like me more for saying and repeating to you. Nah, don't want that. The great failing of Smiley Dog image is that they put a scary face front and center instead of hiding in the shadow. I think through reactions, can I notice your predator has been staring at you. Exactly. That's why this image is so good. Is that it's hiding in the shadow, in a genuinely super terrifying way. Same reason why like Jeff the Killer isn't actually that scary, even though he Jeff the kills you, because you know where he is. You returned. Welcome in. I disagree. You think Jeff the Killer is so scary because you see he's going to Jeff to kill you. You're right. I didn't consider that Jeff the Killer does Jeff to kill you, and that's very scary. Don't forget about the thing of bleach that fell on his face. That's very scary too. I'm really scared when a thing of bleach falls on my face. Underneath that waterfall. I'm not sure how I'm feeling about that psychic weapon, but let's move on from it for now. Let me clean this up slightly. Sewing on to me. You think the reveal of Makima as the villain in Chainsaw Man Part 1 works one similarly? Dangerous predator suddenly revealing itself only in the moment before it strikes. Read Chainsaw Man. I think I want to read it because I couldn't handle the show, but I know it's so up my alley that I think if I'm not having the voiced cringe of him barking at noodles, I could get through it. Like, a lot of the stuff that people are like, oh, this is like the part of Chainsaw Man that like I get turns people off. It's not bothered me. Like, all the vomit stuff and the weird, like, pseudo-sexual whatever doesn't bother me. It's that this motherfucker barks over an udon noodle, or when he meets whatever her name is and she's like, help me because her bosses are abusive. I watched way before the anime even came out. There was someone did like a dramatic reading of one of the scenes from the manga on YouTube, and it was the scene, the Burger Palace scene, where like her bosses are being abusive and she calls for help, so Chainsaw Man comes in and murders all of them and then sits down for a burger. And like the fact that, yeah, they were abusive assholes, but they were also just like people and not demons, like that kind of fucked with me way more than any of the stuff that's supposed to be more shocking. Like, I was just like, wow, I don't like that. It kind of, I think I could handle it now because okay, let me say it kind of hit me in the same way the end of Invincible season 1 hit me, where I'm like, that's just, I don't want to see that. Like, it's one thing if it's like, you know, mass death and destruction that's kind of not looked at, but it's the fact that it's like so intentional and torturous, which I know is the point. Like, it's supposed to be disturbing. That's what fucks with me more. I think I'm more okay with that nowadays. I've been wanting to rewatch Invincible because I really just want to get to Conquest. He looks like like a cool villain. And apparently the manga fixes a lot of things from not the manga. Fuck. The show fixes a lot of things from the comic. It's particularly sexist things. Though I do think in season 1 with his girlfriend, whose name I don't remember now, they made her made a sexist decision that made her worse because by making Mark like less bad, they made her crash out less valid, and also by making her black, they made her crash out more of like an angry black woman stereotype instead of how it was before, where it was already like a that was a good catch, like a sexist, angry, jealous girlfriend stereotype. Okay. For the scariest creepypasta might have... Well, I don't want scary. I don't like scary. Might suggest the fact that authors think they can get away with the long-ass fucking titles that you use know will always have something to do with indigenous creature associated with cannibalism. Always get away with the long... For scariest creepypasta, might I suggest the fact that authors think they can always get away with the long-ass titles that you use know will always have something to do with the indigenous creature associated with cannibalism. I don't really know what the first... I know what the indigenous creature you're talking about is. I don't really know what the rest of that sentence means. I'm not gonna lie. Are you saying the scariest ones will have that? Or when you're looking for the scariest ones, authors keep thinking they can get away with that, but it doesn't work? I'm a little confused by what you're saying. I think it helps highlight Denji's mental space. The end of part 1, how Magma's manipulations utterly broken him by that point. I mean, yeah. I'd say I don't know, so I don't actually know. Are you talking about the reveal, or like... Or is that the burger thing you're talking about? Stop texting and driving. If you die while on my stream, I'm gonna get charged, and you don't want that. This is the way that I am. Like, I don't know when that scene takes place. I've seen that scene completely out of context. The scary fact is they think good titles are a fucking paragraph that tells you the entire goddamn plot. I see. Okay. The scariest creepypasta fact is that the titles... I see what you mean. Okay. Yep, I get it now. Okay, I think this guy's honestly nearly done. Like, time for verdigris and whatnot, which I do. I should have been warming the verdigris egg this whole time. Into the pussy pocket. Everything. Everything. Everything in the wind. And also, genuine question, when you say the indigenous thing associated with cannibalism, is not saying its name a respect thing or a not summoning it thing? Because I've kind of heard both. By respect, I mean like cultural respect, because it's so misinterpreted, not like you're respecting the monster. If that's the case, that would fall into the not summoning it thing. That's just genuine curiosity, because I feel like I've heard both about many creatures. Respect? What is the reason, like, what is the respectful reason? Is it because it's so misinterpreted that's, like, misused, or is it, like, in the cultural you're not supposed to say it? Because I know that's the case for the other thing, the impersonating thing, is that, like, saying it summons it, so it's kind of disrespectful to say it when it's not your culture, because it's not something you're supposed to do in that culture. Is it the same thing? Me on like a light switch. Okay, the scene takes place at the end of part 1 where Maki Baker Nuclear Green Denji until he's no longer able to say no to anything until the result basically completely succumbs to Chainsaw Man persona and loses control of himself. Action becomes a mix of him wanting to help people and the Chainsaw Demon's primal desire for destruction. Gotcha. So, yeah. So his desire to help people is so fucked up and clouded that it causes... Yeah, okay. Like, that makes a lot of sense. And again, this show seems so up... Yep, just like the other one. Gotcha. The show seems so up my alley. I just need to give it another go. I think I, like, sweat all my deodorant off from this morning, like, halfway through the day. Because I have been stinking. Okay, let's try this. I want some here. And then this is silver, so I want, like, actual rust on that. We want some on the Aquila. Basically, anything that's got a lot of detail and thus would, like, hold the rust more. And again, with the wonderful thing about this is once it's, like, a little more cured, I can just...
Adristea, you are so good.
Mandrake Bone, thank you so much for the how many months? 15 months. Oh my god. What I was saying is one of the great things about the Dirty Down products is you can just, like, reactivate them with water to make them all streaky. So that'll help us get our intended look. And then I also don't like the verdigris that much, so I'll probably go over with some manual greens and turquoises. Because I think the verdigris itself is just a little too mild, actually. Like, it doesn't have any pop to it. Girl, get a 48. Oh, trust me, I have it. I sweat through deodorant. I have, I'm pretty sure I have hyperhidrosis, which means I have hyperactive sweat glands. I sweat through everything. I switch deodorant often, so I don't get used to it. Still sweat through the new stuff. I'm just a sweaty girl. And I'm sure... Get horny about it, I guess. Sweaty Adri stink. Exactly. All I need is a girl who wants that sweaty girl stink. Beep boop. Mandrake. Oh, right, because you're Mandrake. I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck was that walk-on noise? Why did I give that to you? That is a Mandrake from, Dungeon Meshi. I was like, what the hell is happening? Mandrake. I'm a chronic sweaty bitch. That's true. I genuinely want to help you with your magic OC. Bard also could probably help you. So you should chat about your Ravnica OC. While you have the chance, and also I know you're obsessed with it right now. So you should do that. Your OC is also currently in Ravnica, right? Bard? We're thinking of doing, like, a Strixhaven RP, and, bringing our OCs there, which makes sense, because at least for mine, which is Ixalan, what's it called? Zendikar and Ixalan have a stable Omen path, I'm pretty sure. Because that's how Amalia got there. Yeah, okay, so that's kind of like okay, and then I want rust. I'll put the rust egg on. So that's kind of like some verdigris that's over everything. And now I'm gonna manually put on, I think I want like a nice kind of, maybe it's jade. My favorite color that is not jade, it's called jade. It's not close to jade at all. ROCs are going to magic college. You could get down with eating pests. Yeah, I'm thinking it would make sense, not just because she's white-black, but, I mean, that is how the game works. But probably Gabriella would be, Silver Quill. I think it just makes more sense with her anyway. Okay, really water down this jade. Get this streaky. Yeah, this is honestly, dirty down rust is awesome. Don't get the verdigris. Just get some pro-acryl jade and some water. Look how good that looks. Adri John Egbert is Homestuck Day. Why did you say John Egbert? Is it just because it's Homestuck Day, or do you think Homestuck John Egbert in Magic? Oh, right, yeah. Also, stop dead-naming her. What the hell is wrong with you, Michael? Michael out here dead-naming June Egbert. Ignore the me misgendering. I've never been a Homestuck kid. Everything I know is from Michael. So if Michael fucks it up, I fuck it up. Send, descend, rise up, abscond, Jade, Harley, Dave, Strider will fucking, I'm gonna kill you. Oh, I forgot about these grenades. Okay, so they're not close to as done as I thought. Time bomb in my head. Your character is illiterate in any non-dragon script. Well, cool thing about Strixhaven, the 5 schools are founded by dragons. Also, my original Strixhaven OC from the D&D campaign is 1/4 dragon, and she lived with her grandma, who was a ancient red dragon. And sent her to Strixhaven because she was annoyed about having a 1/4 dragon relative in her cave. And was like, go to school with ye. And signed her up against her will. I miss her. Your OC's from Ravnica. Her bit is she's good at navigating and finding paths to the point where she can sense routes through omen paths. I think maybe hold on. Let me take some Pallid Witch Flash. That's a white. Do a little update here. Oh, speaking of dragons, hold on. I'm gonna send you a link to something. People were talking about this in Age of Sigmar. It's a Hatchet Collectives magazine for $2, not $2, $28. You could get a thing of 2 Stormdrake Guard. So I feel like you might like that. I'm really trying not to do it because even I could use it for my dragon list, but I don't want to. I'm trying to be strong. But I sent it to you on Discord. Okay, that's got a little more contrast, which is nice. Okay, I think the egg is ready. We shake a 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 shake a. Ah! Almost dropped it. A high shop doing something unholy. So I only ever really tune into the song during the chorus. I'm like, damn, she's getting cheated on, and the rest of the song is how much sex she's having with other men while he's having sex at this store. Then we named those female actresses a nickname and you don't know what her actual name is. Because for the problem we're having, Bard, is that Ravnica names are just whatever. So we've got like no direction to help out Mandrake. Speaking of something unholy. Show me the false Ralzeric. I do not believe in him. No, that's Ral. Ral's just a black planeswalker now. And he did that on his own volition, and it's definitely not because Jace is fucking things up. Speaking of Jace fucking things up, in Reality Fracture, we're supposed to be getting, White Liliana. That is your man, unfortunately. And his ability is very funny. From your seat, how far I am gone, I will kill you 'cause I'm coming. Hello, Father, I'll be mother from your seed. I'm pretty sure that's Father the Priest and Mother Sister Superior, but she does talk about her parents in the second song of the album, so it could be her parents. In which case, ooh. Mono White Liliana will be crazy. I'm so excited because you can still fit her. Resurrection is still a white theme. So rather than resurrecting a zombie, she'll just like resurrect them properly. But like, there's so many things that she's done that she can do in white. Instead of interacting with swamps, she can interact with plains. She can resurrect stuff, but instead of like zombifying it, can be resurrection. She can make tokens, but they'd be like angel tokens. Like, she's got so much she can do. Ravnica is Oost Fantasy Prague, by the way. Oh, just. Names are typically a mixture of Polish, Bohemian, Czech, or in Latin. See, this is good direction. Ooh, ooh! I don't know if monkey noises. I think that does count. That was, in fact, like a monkey noise. I think that counts.
Meow?
From your sea. Vertigo looks very cool. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Adri, what is the over-under on them using chance to bring back Gideon? I think it's 50-50. I really want it to happen. There's nothing... With Reality Fracture as it's currently set up, there's nothing stopping it from happening. But if they want to do it is a different thing. The lore of what Jace is trying to do... You're off to bed? Have a good night. Thank you so
Anywho,
much for the
I'm off
bits.
to bed. Have some bits.
What Jace is trying to do is undo the second Phyrexian invasion, which will close the Omen paths and strengthen Planeswalkers again. Ral died before then, but nothing's stopping him from doing other stuff. Adri, what if your Skringlop was Grimsmip? Grishamip? I'm assuming that's a Homestuck, but it sounds like 4chan trans slurs. It sounds like you're calling me a Sneedhan right now. Yeah, he's doing the Dominaria Time Warp again, so it's very possible he could come back. It's really like, does Wizards want to bring him back? I'd say it's like 50-50. It means nothing. Their key smashes full from your brain. Okay, so your brain sounds like 4chan. So it sounds like you're calling me a Sneedhan right now. I don't know what that means. I just see it in Varney Vamp comics. You feel if they're going to do it, it will be. If they're going to do it, it will be now. That is correct. The question is if they're... You think you're projecting? No, Michael. No, I don't think I'm projecting that. I think you have a reputation to uphold, and it's hating women. I'm a great American. Mods kill them. Your mods. 4chan Rick and Morty improv sounding ass. But you're not sure they're going to do it. Yeah, that's the thing. Is if they're going to do it, it will be now, but I'm not sure if they're going to. That's exactly how I feel. Your rumors are true. Get that black rim job. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Oh my god, it's almost been 2 hours already. Fuck yeah. I'm having fun with this. Generous USA. Bitch. Bitch. You're a bitch. Oh, I really like that song. Okay. Got that nice rim job. I still haven't done the grenades. Let me do the grenades right now. I'm just gonna do a generic silver on these grenades. And I'm gonna put a black wash on it once it's dry. A part of me wants to say the spirits of the old planeswalkers and the new planeswalkers physically kicking Jace's ass may result in a retcon of the retcon, since that's essentially what happened in Dominaria. I would not be surprised if the plot is he tries this and exactly what happens in Dominaria happens. They should spark Kellen. You think they should spark Kellen? They should quietly leave him in the Omen Pass arc and never mention him again, which I fear... think either they spark Kellen or they just quietly leave in the Omen Pass arc and never mention him again, which I fear is more likely outcome given he hasn't been mentioned since Thunder Junction, even though it would have made sense to have him in Lorwyn. My friend, I was talking about Olivia and... not Olivia, Amalia and, Kellen, and he just said, yeah, they're not the main character, like, they're not going to be coming back unless there's another, like, big war. Like, their plot's done. Because now the main characters are the Strixhaven children. Okay, I'm gonna try and freehand a little, like, I guess a clock? Yeah, and Kellen's arc is basically done now that he's found Oko and been like, damn, my dad's a bitch and I don't want him anymore. You just miss your boy. I get it, you miss your boy. Kind of tuned out the MTG stories in Thunder Junction. You can't remember the whole sequence of sets. Okay, so 1, 3... that's 12, so there's 2 in between each.
Shut up, you know why you're here.
Who is here? Why the fuck are they making Ral mono black? Because of Reality Fracture. So what's happening in October is a set called Reality Fracture, which is the same as oh, Bard mentioned it earlier. Time Warp. Basically everything's gonna get fucked up. We're getting off-color planeswalkers. We're getting mechanics for colors that don't make sense. And it's because Jace is trying to play God and retcon the universe. So a lot of stuff's getting fucked up as he's doing so. Also, that card's really funny. And I'm going to be running it because it's really funny. Magic stories potential being great. See more core set stories, small snippets told in flavor text rather than having a full block, just enough to entice you and never give you as much credit as it deserves. It's very like Dark Souls in that way with its storytelling. And kind of fucked up those last few ones, but Abhorrent Oculus and Rao are gonna be buddies. They could be. Is Abhorrent Oculus the giant eyeball that manifests dread over and over again? Because that one's fun. Anyway, hi Matt, how are you doing? It was good to see you at Adepticon, but I haven't seen you since. That's your boy. Or your eye. Yeah, it's a really cool card. It's also a big friend. Okay, so something is wrong with this brush. And by that I mean I'm bad at taking care of my brushes, so they're all fucked up is what's wrong with it. Well, let me get this better in focus, because I am actually really proud with how it's turning out. This brush is also fucked up, it's just less fucked up. Where the fuck is... There it is. Yeah, that looks pretty nice. I need to do some cleanup on the lines, but... Story for each set. You have magic strength can come from Dagon decks. Care to hear? Yes. Who is Dagon? Answer that question. Answer me that first. Riddle me piss. And then also, yes, I want to hear. Riddle me piss. He's a dragon. Oh, combo 4 dragon decks. I see, I see. Yes. Tell me. Riddle my piss. Seething Song plus Dragon. That's a pretty good combo. There you go. It's not perfect, but I'm still pretty proud of it. Yeah, I think it kind of puts the time theming more front and center. I'm still not sure how I feel about this axe. I think Miram plus Monstrosity Vortex. What does Monstrosity Vortex do? Maybe if I put a fluorescent blue on top of it. That is a very thick fluorescent blue. Okay, let me add a lot of water. Actually, no, don't add water. I got this Merlin's Magic from my Adepticon bag. And I haven't tried it. I mean, I tried it like last year. I haven't used it at all since getting back. And then also, part of my big class with Brush for Hire, he talked about how he prefers to use medium instead of water. And I was like, wow, that makes a lot of sense. I should use my medium. And I've just forgot until this very moment. And I just haven't been using medium. I mean, putting just like glazing anything over it is just going to unite the colors more, but I think the fact that it's a fluorescent. Whenever you cast creature spell with power 5+, discover X, where X is converted mana cost. Theoretically, you can cast your whole deck. Where you do, you get 2 of them with Miram. Theoretically, you can cast your whole deck, like I did, and get 2 of them with Miram. I mean, yeah. I mean, that just sounds strong. Period. I don't know if it's like specifically like a special dragon combo, if it's not, or more just something that's good. Feels kind of, is it food chain I'm thinking of? It's just kind of food chainy, I guess. Yeah, that is the one I'm thinking of. Okay, I like that. That adds a little more pop to it. Yeah, it's just lots of value. It's not like a wins the game I mean, it wins the game. It's not like you instantly win the game on that turn combo unless one of your dragons is a haste enabler. Which you should have at least a haste enabler in that. Hey, I feel like this guy's probably. Oh wait, no, I was gonna add a wash over the wash over the grenades. That was a moan. I'm sorry. You return. Welcome back, doggy.
Oh my.
We are almost done with this first guy. I think actually let me put this here with a little bit of water. I know I just talked about the medium, but whatever. The water works just fine actually. Do that, yeah, get that in there. You've been building super budget dragon command you call bad dragons done dirt cheap. Who's the commander? Okay. Oh, it's a little out of focus. I think this guy's done. I'm really happy with this. This is a very unique Space Marine. I don't think I'm going to be able to do the other night. I do have to, like, wrap up around now because I only shoot for, like, 2 hours. So I've got to find desperately some time to paint this other guy. But I'm really happy with this. This is cool. Yeah, I'm happy with this. It's very unique. Yeah. Corlessa. Who's Corlessa? Scale Singer. Oh, this one. Yeah, that was good. Okay. In that case, chat, thank you so much for being here. I might as well wrap up now when I just wrap that up. Since, again, as I said, it's about time anyway. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. I'm sorry you came back, doggy, and I'm immediately leaving. Thank you so much. I'm a big fan. It's really these bashes are both very simple. Chat, are we cooked? And are not very like they're not my most ambitious bashes, but I think they came out very clean. I don't do loyalists very often. I like this one though. I really Nevermore, if you're still here listening, / Bonnie, can you tell him? I really liked the bronze with the like aged verdigris look. That was a good idea. So repulsed that your daughter returned. It's true. You didn't see the sick ass tree guy? Oh yeah, this is my other one for the video. This is the one for the physical body mutations that's more stealthy, and then this is the mind mutation. You like my spinny thing? Thank you. This is my paint handle, printed by Mungo. Miniatures. It's great. I want a second one so I can have both these up at once. It's great. Buy Mungo. Buy Mungo product. Let's find someone to raid. Let's see who we got. There's Blue. Spark's doing Pokemon stuff. The only person, tabletop minions. I'm not raiding into Legends of Evantris again. I'm sorry, it's not happening. I've done it before because of you. Made by Mungo for Mongo of Mongo. Good stream. Thank you so much, Matt. It was good to see you in here. Badfo's playing RuneScape. I think the only real person like modeling is Crucial Blue. But I'm now looking at that and it sure isn't. It's a video of a cat and he's playing a game, so he's not doing miniatures and models, so Hanger Bay Hobby says miniatures and model and isn't doing it. Is no one doing minis and models? Maybe Bataphobe's accidentally on RuneScape. No, he's playing RuneScape. Oh, wait, no, that was Bataphobe's stream. It was just showing under Crucial Blue. Crucial's doing models. Okay, we're rating Crucial Blue. Everyone, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you existing. Yeah, everything was off today because I've been recording it, but Crucial Blue building, that's good enough for me. I'm going to see you guys Wednesday for more minor Chaos God summoning with Bennett at Holy Fire Them. We did our Chaos God summoning on last Wednesday. Now we're going to be actually rolling up our warband to start bashing. We're going to be meeting every Wednesday until this project is done. So, yeah. Everyone, thank you so much for coming. And so much if you voted in my community Discord about this guy. Yeah. Thank you. Just a thank you. Mwah!